Good afternoon, Viwe. We're very proud to announce you as the April SA School Star Sports Star of the Month. Congratulations, you had so many votes. I mean, I think it was running 100 meters. Nobody can catch you, nobody can quote you. So congratulations with that. And tell us, where did your journey in athletics start?
My journey started back in 2015. Well, back then I was 10 years and I was just doing really well until the coach of mine back then next year told me that he sees something in me and he sees potential. And then fast forward 2019, I was spotted by Tuks High School at a national competition for schools in Kenya. And then since then I've been doing very well. And 2020 I came here at Tuks and then I've been here at Tuks for like 2 years now.
That's fantastic. And do you enjoy it here?
Well, to be honest, sometimes it's hard because I'm far away from home and it's not very easy to adjust to the environment. But yeah, since this year has started, it's been okay.
Tell us a bit about that famous day there at in Potch when you did the quarterfinals, semi-finals. I could not believe my ear. Record after record. What happened?
Well, my mind was all over the place because I had to defend the title. But also, I believe it's God's work.
Oh, fantastic. And tell us a bit about Carly and also the experience and then that famous 200 meter and that you must go now for physio. So talk to us. What happened?
Well, Carly started very well. I mean, the training went well. And when we got there, I was so nervous. I was nervous. And at the 100 on the way, I was so shocked because with the competition I didn't even expect myself to be in the finals. But, well, I was happy that I went into the finals. And with the 200, I was tired from the 100. I've never ever been so tired after 100. But after those 300 I did, I was tired. And also because I had that thing in my mind that I've had hamstring injury before. And so when I feel pain in my injury, the only thing that comes into my mind is injury. And yeah, it happened at the 200 finals. It was just a strain. It wasn't like a hamstring tear. But because I've been through the pain, so I thought maybe it was something big. And my coach showed me that if you feel something, don't continue because maybe if you continue, it might become a big problem.
So Viwe, there's a lot of young people looking at you. You know, you're a hero to some of them and actually to a lot of them. If you want to give him any advice to get where you are, you know, give him some, advice, wisdom you have learned the last couple of years.
Well, firstly, all I want to say is anything is possible. And if you believe in yourself, you believe in yourself to a point where you don't see anyone else but just help you see what I mean. And also, if you pray a lot, I've been praying very much lately. And after I lost a very close person to me, I had nothing on my mind besides having to succeed and having to work well. So all I can say is put your mind and your heart into it and don't look at what is stopping you. Actually use what's stopping you as a way of getting up there. And through all the challenges that you go through, don't look at them as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it teaches you something and it helps you get up there. And also what I can say is believe in yourself. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is going to do it for you. And have confidence and never stop praying.
Thank you very much, Viwe, and all the best. And we know you're going to get the world record one day. Good afternoon. We're here now with Thabang. He is the assistant coach for Tuks Sports Schools. Viwe is assistant coach as well. Thabang, tell us a bit, where did you guys find Viwe? You know, this is a shining star of South Africa, which I think truly she's going to beat world records one day. So where did you guys find her?
Well, we found Viwe here. We found Viwe here, but she was running the 400 meters. So when Coach Paul came in, who's the head coach, had just started his position, he moved her down from the 400 to the 200, and ever since then the relationship with Viwe and with the short sprint has been amazing. So the talent is there, and we also believe that she's the child of the nation, if I may put it that way, and it can only get better from here.
What makes her so special? I mean, if you take athletics, yes, she's beating record after record, but there's something special about her. I mean, in the interview I had with her now as well, there's something special about her as a human being.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us? Give us a secret behind the scenes.
I think with Viwe, her character speaks for itself. How she is in the classroom to the track, to outside of the track when she doesn't have school or training, it remains the same. And she has a lot of discipline. She knows exactly what she wants. She believes in herself, and she's a very determined child. She has an old soul, if I may put it that way. And she just has this aura about her that is very optimistic about life and about her abilities. And I think more than anything, really, she believes in herself. She believes in herself, and through that means she's giving herself an opportunity, to tap into her talent. So she's a lovely human being. She's a lovely child, always willing to learn, always willing to give it 100%. Even if you need 99%, she'll give you 100%. So she's willing to go the extra mile for her talent, for her schoolwork. Even her schoolwork speaks for itself. Speaks for itself. She's getting good marks and she's getting good performance on the track. So she understands where she wants to go with everything, and she understands the gift that she has as a human being, and she's just tapping into it with no limit. Really.
Fantastic. But Thabang, tell us a bit, as a coach, sometimes we get these diamonds. Okay, and there's coaches, living in far off areas, whether it's rural areas or areas where there's not places like Gauteng, where there's a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people watching this interview. What advice can you give coaches which have raw talent? How do they mold or unfold the talent over time to become the best version of themselves?
That's a trick question. The best advice that I can give really is unfolding a child's talent is like putting a puzzle together. So you need to unveil the talent piece by piece, The one trend that we really see with a lot of coaches is once they have a diamond like Viwe, for example, they get ahead of themselves. So what you really want to do is really guide the process according to the feedback that you're getting from the athlete. If the kid is fast, naturally, there's no need to push, and just allow the body to develop at a pace that will benefit the athlete in the long term. If you're a coach, you should be coaching for long term, not short term. And if you coach for long term, you preserve the athlete, and the athlete will be able to make something out of their career, and the talent or the performance will come at the right time when it matters most.
Oh, that's fantastic advice, Thabang. Now, if there's kids watching this interview and they want to come to Tuks school, tell us a bit about Tuks Sports School, and how do athletes which want to come here, what process do they have to follow?
For anyone that's interested in being part of the system, they can call the office. We have a process that we go through, a screening process really. So they will call the office, and the office will give them much more information. You have the option of coming here through a bursary, whether it's full, partially, or whatever the case may be, and you apply and you just follow the instructions, which mostly your marks need to be good enough to get you into the school. And performance-wise, we just need credible information with your results. You can't just thumbsuck results and be like, yo, I'm 13 and I ran 10.9, or because we do cases like that. If anyone does apply, they just need to make sure that everything in the application form is credible, because we do go through those application forms and we do make sure that what you put in there is accurate. So really the door is open for anyone who wants to explore this option. And
And tell me, Thabang, what makes Tuks Sports School unique? What is that characteristics you guys give to them, which, for instance, other schools around here, which are good at athletics, are maybe not the same. So kids have to decide, between you guys and the next school,
Yeah.
What's the one thing you can tell them, this is what you can give them, very uniquely?
With us, really, we are more family driven. Most of these kids live at the res, and they spend 90% of the time in a year here with us. So it's home away from home, right? So we are more, our values are more family driven orientated. We strive to nurture not only the talent but the person, So because at the end of the day, the child is going to be an adult. They're going to have to stand for themselves. They're going to have to represent themselves. So we teach them life skills. It's not only about performance. It's not only about school. The bond is different. There's brotherhood, there's sisterhood, and it's not a rigid system where the coach says what the coach says goes all the time. It's not a military-based system. No, we have room for fun. We have room for learning, and every day really is an opportunity to learn. And anyone who's willing to learn will actually thrive in this space. So if you're willing to learn and you want to be a better person, never mind better athlete, if you want to be a better person, then you'll be a better athlete, and then you'll be a better student.
I said something very interesting, Thabang. As a life coach, when I train people, and you've said something which triggered at me. I don't believe in knowledge is power. It's applied knowledge that is power. And like you said, we're being a family setup and we're going through the process. It's no use that we get all the information, but you can't apply it later in life. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you
all
very
the best for Tuks Sports School. It's amazing what you guys are doing for athletes. And may you guys be blessed beyond your imagination in the future.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Middag Rudolf, ons is baie trots op Viwe by Tuks Sports School en ons weet jy's ook betrokke by Tuks Sports School in 'n tegniese kapasiteit. Vertel ons 'n bietjie, wat doen jy op 'n dag tot dag by Tuks Sports School en hoekom het jy passie vir die skool?
Ja, so die Tuks Sports School is 'n baie unieke skool. Die IFT wat die skool help, die fondse regtig vir die skool gee vir die kinders wat nie voor wat die regtig geleentheid gehad het in die verlede nie. Hulle help baie met dit. So ons is hier vir die kinders eerstens, so ons gee hulle toekomste in terme van die sport as ook in die akademiese wêreld, want nie almal gaan top sportsterre word nie, so ons moet hulle 'n ander agtergrond en platform gee om hulle lewe te verbeter. So dit is die eerste ding hoekom ons so voorreg is met die skool in die IFT, want ons nie anders 'n skool in die land wat sulke goed doen nie. En my passie vir sport, ek doen al vir 14 jaar, so ek is in die sport, ek hou daarvan. Atletiek is ook een van die groot passies vir my, want dit is deel van Driekampus Hardloop. So wat ek dag tot dag doen is, ek hanteer meestal die tegniese dinge in terme van wat die afrigters nodig het, in terme van gereedskap wat hulle nodig het, oefenprogramme en so aan. Ek kontroleer ook hulle oefenprogramme, wat hulle vir die maand of die jaar of wat ook al dit is, om te kontroleer oor die is dit regtig wat ons tans nodig het. Ek praat met die strength conditioning coaches ook om te sê hoe ons moet saam sit aan 'n plan werk. Ons is ook die beste vir die kinders. So dit is nie die strength conditioning mense werk hier nie, afrigters werk hier nie. Ons sit hulle mooi saam in 'n samestelling dat ons almal weet wat gebeur nie en so aan. Dieselfde met die physios. So ek wil sê basies ek trek die span saam dat ons in 'n eenheid kan werk. Want ons baie verskillende afdelings van wat nodig is. So ek trek almal saam dat ons 'n eenheid kan werk vir die skool. So dit is maar die lank en die kort wat ek doen op daaglikse basis en ook die persoonlikhede as ek dit so kan stel.
So luister Rudolf, as dan nou 'n kind of 'n coach kyk of 'n ouer kyk wat hulle kind hiernatoe wil stuur. Wat maak Tuks skool anders as enige ander skool in Pretoria? Ons het groot A-bond atletiek skole hier in Pretoria en wat atletiek betref. So wat sal jy vir die ouers sê as hy nou of sy nou moet oorweeg of die atleet om Tuks skool te oorweeg, jy weet of dit nou van laerskool, hoërskool is of van hoërskool, wat bied Tuks sportskool wat anders is as die normale skool?
Ek dink dit is die ondersteuning wat hulle het van nie net die skool nie, maar die hele fasiliteite en alles rondom die fasiliteite. Soos ek sê, ons het strength and conditioning spesialist, ons het nutritionist, sielkundiges, fysio's, waar ook jy kan dink wat 'n sportpersoon nodig het voorsien ons ook. Ons het selfs by die skool het ons koshuis. So as jy van ver af kom, dan kan jy by die koshuis selfs bly. die kos word vir hulle gegee, middagete, aandete, ontbyt en alles. So dit is regtig heeltemal 'n goeie supportstelsel wat ons het. So ek dink dit is wat ons offer wat van die ander skole nie inoffer nie. Hulle kry dalk 'n bietjie etikus hier en daar om in te kom, maar ons het voltyds mense wat ook net 'n klip afstand hiervan af is. So ek dink dit is wat ons uniek maak, is ons het die fasiliteite en ons het die hulpbronne om die kinders tot die beste van hulle vermoë te gebruik.
Sê vir my Rudolf, as jy nou nie besig is by Tuks Sportskool, jy nie besig is met 3 kamp nie, vertel vir 'n bietjie vir die mense daar buite, wat staan nie op jou CV nie, wat hou jy van om te doen buiten atletiek en Tuks?
Ek hou baie van my vriende te kuier en so aan, soos op naweke 'n bietjie met hulle tyd te spandeer met my familie is in van 'n byl, so 'n paar naweke deurry om so toe te gaan. Ek geniet ook. Ek sien baie goed in dit nie, maar golf, dit begin 'n passie vir my word. Ek nou aan by die driving range, bietjie gaan balle slaan en dan ook speel, maar sport nie regtig jy's veel daaroor nie, so eendag kan ons dalk 'n bietjie meer praat as ek 'n uittydse professionele golfspeler wil wees, as ek dit so kan stel. So vir my, vriende en familie is baie belangrik, want jy word ook 'n deel om 'n bietjie af te skakel, want ek sal wat dit kan doen en in die sportpersoonlikheid so werk en so aan. Jy kort 'n bietjie daai ontspanning, 'n ander afleiding en so aan, maar ook dan op naweke sokker kyk, fietsry kyk, Formule 1 kyk, so dit is daar, maar dit is mense wat dit geniet en so aan, maar ons kan afskakel en ander dinge praat ook, so dit is maar 'n balans van werk en speel, moet ook wees.
So ek gaan die laaste vraag vra, jy het nou iets gesê en kyk, in ons huis is Formule 1 groot. Wie ondersteun jy in Formule 1?
Kans ek moet sê die Red Bulls, want dit is net laas jaar se titel teen Max en Lewis was net. Dit was een van die beste seisoene gewees van vir 'n paar jaar, afgelope jaar het Lewis net alles gewen. So dit was 'n bietjie interessant geweest en nou as Ferrari nie hulle self in die voet skiet nie, kan dit weer interessant wees. Want tans Max hardloop weer weg, so raak boring, maar die naweek is weer Formule 1, so baie bly dat die somer bereik klaar is.
Baie dankie man, alle sterkte vir julle hoor.
Baie dankie.